How to awaken your divine masculine. There is a certain time within the dynamic where we already find out that we are on a twin flame path, we are already emerging from the dark night. We already understood everything that happened to us and led us to this process. And that is where attachment turns against us again. Why? Now we don't understand. Why, if we are in a dynamic of two people, where we already understood that we carry an energy within that fusion of souls? Because our divine masculine is still asleep. We do not understand the cause that prevents us from awakening to this blessed and divinely guided connection, and we become full-time hunters. We focus so much on wanting to make that divine masculine understand that we are going through a process and that they are part of it. We corner him, we harass him, sometimes we even fall into toxicity, and we move heaven, sea, and earth looking for a magic formula to make him wake up and realize that he is our divine complement. In this video, I will give you the steps or actions necessary to achieve that awakening. Even though we resort to watching tarot readings 24 hours a day, seeing if in any of them they give us that advice that will solve our lives. We turn to channelers to see if they can provide us with the answers, from some angel or being of light who has compassion for us. We are looking for Akashiko record readers to see if we found the solution in a past life or if it is lost within the ether. We communicate with people who are dedicated to astrology to see if our answers are in any of their letters that those people know how to do. We turn to numerology to see if within the astrological universe or the numerical universe there is such a desired and elusive answer or magical formula so that our suffering ends and we can reach the much-mentioned union. But it seems that this information is hidden in the darkest corner of the universe. Even so, we do not stop in that frantic search for the solution, forgetting about ourselves, of the tasks we must do. But we don't care. The most important thing is that that person wakes up and can relieve the pain we are feeling at that moment. Our mind goes crazy day and night trying to find the right phrase or words that activate that switch that we need to turn on, and everything returns to our normality, to live a love like a romantic movie, and now everything is blessings and abundance. But the idea that everything has a purpose never crosses our minds. That all this is happening for a reason that we must understand, or that we are missing things to do for ourselves. We forgot that they told us that in order to move forward we have to heal various wounds and issues within us. We forget everything. We just have it in our heads that to be emotionally well, our divine masculine has to wake up and recognize us as his complement and give us back the tranquility and stolen stability. We will go through all the paths to reach that end. It even crosses our minds to resort to not so good or not so white practices to achieve that goal. And every attempt you make or everything you say always seems to work the opposite. It seems like the closer you get or the closer you want to make him wake up. The divine masculine always moves to the opposite side. There exists within the dynamics a map for all its solutions. That map is always within ourselves. We just have to find the compass that guides us and that deciphers that map for us. That compass is also within us, but never we see why we are always looking outside and not inside. But as I promised at the beginning, I will give you the 7 necessary actions that you have to carry out to achieve that long-awaited awakening of your divine masculine. Number 1. Drop the connection and trust. You have to understand that you did not create this dynamic. Therefore, you do not guide it. You don't control it. You have to understand that you are not in control of anything. It is a dynamic marked by divine timing. That sometimes too many things have to be accommodated so that all this turns out well for everyone, without causing harm to anyone. Because this dynamic does not impose your happiness on someone else's misfortune. This dynamic comes to you, to make you a better person so you can help Gaia with your life mission. So bless it, let it go, and put the focus on yourself. He lets go of the role of hunter, which only makes him flee more from the divine masculine. Number 2, put yourself as your top priority. You have to first awaken your self-love, understand that for you there is no one more important than you, understand that as long as you are well, all the people within the scope of your protection bubble, they will be fine, and no one has the right to steal that peace of mind from you unless you grant them that power, and if that happens it is because you lack self-love. You will have to take care of it, exercise it, and maintain it. As you love yourself, people will love you too. And that includes your divine masculine. Number 3. Understand and respect the times that are needed for the universe to accommodate things: a duel, a divorce, a breakup of your complement, a change of job, a change of consciousness, a change of habits, all of that. It takes time, and not understanding that only causes anxiety and will make you fall into more frustrations than solutions. You will do things in desperate ways and out of time, which will cause your divine masculine to remain asleep. Number 4. Search within yourself for all the wounds that this dynamic opened, that were hidden in your subconscious, and heal them. How to heal them? Internalize a lot, do a lot of conscious and sincere introspection. Lots of meditation. Apply to yourself all the goodness that you feel towards your divine masculine. Apply to yourself all that love that that person awakened in you. You woke up as a twin flame with the gift of healing. But it's self-healing. You didn't wake up to be anyone's savior. The divine masculine does not need your healing, your energy, or your light. All of this is for you, so that you can heal, so that you can elevate yourself, so that you can be empowered like the goddess that you are. Your plug-in doesn't need it. He is also guided and will be assisted by the same beings of light that accompany you when he needs them. Number 5. Listen to your inner guide. You just have to learn to know when it is your inner guide that is speaking to you, and not your ego. That will take some time. Avoid those mental conversations with your ego, which most people who are going through this dynamic confuse with telepathic messages from their complement. I insist, telepathy does not talk. Don't talk. Usually it's your ego that plunges you into those imaginary talks, where your mind is lost in non-existent futuristic thoughts, in order to make you feel that everything will be okay. It is just a placebo that your ego gives you. Always look for ways to protect ourselves from the damage that we can even do to ourselves. Understanding and accepting the truth is sometimes very painful but necessary. Number 6. Completely let go of the past that is already gone. You have to learn to live in the here and now. In truth, believe me, it will help you a lot to eliminate all traces of that past, eliminate the conversations, their contact, the photos, the physical memories. You will only have to fight against your ego that will prevent you from doing so. But managing to understand that that was a stage of your life that is already over. It will be an action that will help you a lot in your process. At this point within your knowledge of dynamics, you have learned that twin flames never separate. So don't be afraid or remorseful about eliminating those traces of the past. We must understand that awakening in people happens after pain caused by a loss. How is your divine masculine going to awaken if you have not felt the pain of your loss? How will he feel that he lost you if you are always at their disposal? When will he feel that you are no longer there? If you are aware of everything he does, if he always has your energy focused on him. The ego will prevent you from making that decision at all costs. It will cling to any pretext. It will invent signals to make you feel that it is advancing in its awakening, to prevent you from removing it from your mind, from your life. This stage can hold you back for years. Listen to your soul, make the decision and do it. Imagine a baby asleep in his mother's arms. He will never wake up in that place. When that woman places him in his crib, that baby stops feeling that energy that supported him, that heat that the person gave him, and he will immediately wake up. This is how it works. The awakening of your divine masculine will only awaken when you have completely removed your energy from it. It will be a very great advance within your process. You will make your ego, your mind understand that you have control of your decisions, control of your emotions, and that it must act in your favor, not against you. This will be the most difficult action to go through within the twin flame dynamic. Let go and trust. Number 7. Understand that this happened to you specifically, and it is to make you love yourself, to enjoy the forced but necessary loneliness to which this dynamic led you. Dedicate a lot of time to yourself, to do what you like, to understand you and what led you to go through all this. Now enjoy the conversations with your guides, with your teachers, within the process. Learn, elevate yourself, enjoy that new being that you now are. All this will give you too much peace. When you reach this stage, you will not allow any action that will make you be the same person as before. And this includes your divine masculine. When you achieve that inner peace, when you manage to get out of that attachment, when you can really let go and be able to look forward without thinking that you are damaging the connection, when no one is essential to feel complete. This is where your divine masculine will awaken, but you know what? You won't care anymore. Be well, a hug. I apologize, but it is difficult to manage all this text including or writing in inclusive language. When I talk about divine masculine and feminine, I am referring to the gender that carries the energy, not the gender of the person. Thank you. Thank you for staying until the end of the video, and don't forget to give me a like, activate the bell and subscribe if you liked the video and found it useful.